Hello, my name is Pamela Rollins, and I'm an associate professor and speech-language pathologist at the University of Texas at Dallas Callier Center for Communication Disorders. I've dedicated nearly 30 years to research, teaching, and clinical practice in service of children with autism. In this curriculum, we have very carefully chosen the words that we're using and how we build upon those words over time. By using a robot with fairly natural-looking facial expressions, it allows the child to interact and learn social skills without the added difficulty of it being completely social. So it's really moving up to the social, successive approximation to being very social, to practice these interactions over and over with quality language, with a quality program before it goes into a situation with real people. After a child goes through this curriculum, perhaps for a year, it's our hope that they will be able to lead more fulfilling lives, participate in more activities with peers and family members.
My name is Michelle McFarland, and I'm a certified speech-language pathologist specializing in autism. Narrated by the robot, our curriculum progresses from video modeling of target skills using social narrative and visual support to identification practice, with the child watching video models of target skills being produced accurately and inaccurately by their peers. Take, for example, the module that we created on playdates. We begin by isolating target skills that we feel are valuable to children in a social setting with a peer. We present the skills initially through video modeling of target skills with a social narrative. The social narrative is actually delivered by the robot, much in a way a therapist or any kind of a social mentor might. Then the child watches videos of peers that are engaging in a play date, and then they are able to identify whether the children they are watching are accurately producing the play date skills that we have been targeting. And then lastly, once these skills are mastered, the child is able to engage with the robot in a practice play date using target skills. These target skills might include sharing, mutual choice of activities, and conflict resolution. Our aim is that children who have progressed through the curriculum will have gained confidence and better understanding of social skills necessary to better functioning throughout their lives, so that they may take these skills that they've learned with the robot and practice with the robot and translate these skills to their peers and to other adults across situations.
I am Dr. Carolyn Garver, and I am the clinical director of the Autism Treatment Center in Dallas, Texas. And I have been in the field of autism for over 40 years. I have been at the center for 34 years, working with children and adults with autism. He's a wonderful tool, I think, to help supplement, working with these children. One of the things that I like is that he's very non-judgmental. And when, somebody's working with a child and trying to teach a new skill, and the child isn't learning it very easily, and the person starts getting, kind of frustrated, the child can tell, they can feel it, and they know when they're pushing somebody's buttons. With ZENO, he can repeat and repeat. He's never going to get frustrated or upset, and I think that the kids will really respond to him. The ones that I've worked with have really responded to him. And I think it's the way that ZENO interacts with the child, and we can personalize him so that when a child walks in, that he knows who that child is. And he can, use the child's name. And I think that's really important, to be able to personalize that, because one of the things that we're looking at is the social thinking that our kids have a very hard time doing, as well as the emotional part of it. And I think that, again, ZENO can be an effective tool in sort of bridging the gap. ZENO will not be a replacement for traditional autism therapy, but a tool, another tool in your toolbox that you can use to help a child, especially when you've tried a lot of different things that didn't work. I think the novelty of it will really, again, capture a child, and I think it'll capture the adults that work with them as well.